And welcome into the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena here for some Oswego State Lakers hockey against the St. Anselm Hawks. I'm Kyle Spizak alongside Jared Wakefield. And Jared, today we have not only an out-of-conference matchup, but an out-of-division matchup as the St. Anselm Hawks are a Division II opponent here today.
Yes, a very interesting situation here. St. Anselm plays in the only D2 NCAA hockey conference in the nation, the Northeast 10. Athletic conference that covers pretty much every sport you could think of when it comes to college sports. Those of you D1 hockey nerds will recognize some NE10 squads as AIC, the Yellow Jackets, American International College, and Bentley. They play with Atlantic Hockey in D1. However, these teams, they play D2. There are 6 teams. They're the only 6 D2 teams in the nation. They include teams like Assumption and so on, Post, St. Michael's as well. Out of conference, they play D3 teams, and this St. Anselm team has had some success against the D3 teams. They lost to Norwich, a ranked opponent early in the year, 5-1, but they beat solid squads in Buffalo State, a SUNY opponent, and Castleton. The St. Anselm team looking for a statement win to be a really strong D3 program, and Oswego ranked at number 9 coming into this week.
Like you said, Oswego ranked at number 9, but St. Anselm's come in having quite a good stretch themselves, winning 4 of their last 5. Their only loss coming against Southern New Hampshire in a 3-0 loss. And before that, their only other close game was a tie against St. Michael's at the game before they won. Oswego, on the other hand, in their last 5, they are 2-5, taking a 3-game skid against both Skidmore, Morrisville, and Utica. Off to a fire start in the beginning of the season. A little bit of a slump there, but the Lakers are looking to get right back on the roll where they left off as Cahill takes the face-off there and wins it back to Semrad. Semrad throws it over to Warmouth. DeCarlo's going to fight for that one, and it's going to be tossed back down into Oswego's zone. Warmouth's going to chase that one back down into Oswego's. DeCarlo picks that one, gets it over to Semrad. Semrad coming in with the speed. He dumps it into the far corner. Picked up behind the net by Herrick. And a little shot opportunity there. Nothing comes out of that. Goes back into the corner. Cahill's going to kick that one back up to the point. Semrad with a low shot. That one just goes wide of the net. St. Anselm's just going to dump that one up, but it's going to hit off the ref. No icing will be called there as Semrad picks it up in his own zone. Semrad with a D-to-D pass to Warmouth. He looks up for Bull. Can't find him. Going down into the zone is Leinart. Leinart coming behind the net with the speed. Gets caught up there a little bit, but doesn't stop much as St. Anselm gets that one back into the zone. Addison's going to get pushed off the puck behind the net, but Shane Bull picks it up behind Cal Shell's cage. Bull can't get that one out of the zone. Anselm takes it, and they pass in front. A good opportunity here. They look cross crease, but he can't get it. Calabufo breaks that one up, and a good play by Calabufo there, Jared.
Huge play by Calabufo. A bit of a scary moment. A lot of speed early.
And Sleeve looks over for Calabufo, can't find him. That one's going to go right over to Leach.
Hawks
Leach
flapping their wings here, Kyle. I mean, back and forth game so far. This is about as slow as it's gotten. We're going end to end as Dickinson goes flipping.
Big hit there for St. Anselm as they're coming up with the speed. They're going to hit Lyons. Lyons with an opportunity there, and he's just going to sail that one wide. Arcan's going to get a little bit of contact over in the corner there. They're going to pass it up to the point, and a shot opportunity. That one's blocked away by Dickinson. Dickinson gets that one up to Noah Bull, but that one's taken away by St. Anselm. Bull picks that one back up. He gets it over to Rocco. Rocco looks over for Arcan, can't connect into the skates of Arcan down into the corner. Robillard challenges that one on the half board. He's battling against a St. Anselm player, and it goes back into Oswego's zone, picked up by Bunka. Bunka gets that one right up to Noah Bull. Tries to get it over to Arcan, can't do so. St. Anselm crossing the red line. They're just going to dump that one into the far side corner, chasing the puck down into the corner there. A little bit of contact across the half board there as Bunka picks it up behind the net. He gets it to Robillard in the corner, who's going to come up with a little bit of speed. Looking across the ice, can't connect there. Puck's still loose, dumped down into the zone by Christensen. Robillard will pick that one back up behind the net. Bunka looking up for Flack. Flack just deflects that one, but it goes right over to Murphy. Murphy's going to just rip that one in hard behind the net, try to get a change for St. Anselm.
Only 3 shots so far in the entire game. 1 opportunity on goal for St. Anselm, 2 for Oswego. So we're going back and forth. Both teams struggling to pass a little bit, but here we go.
McQuaid has an opportunity here. McQuaid's shot. He looks 5-hole. Can't get that one off the pillows of Howard.
Trailer came off the hitch there. Kyle Trailer should have been there to bury it, but it came off the hitch and went off the cliff.
Great opportunity there, just couldn't connect on it. As the icing will be called off there, St. Anselm beats Oswego to the puck. Schwartz behind the net. He's going to find a player in front. Looking in front, nothing goes there, though. Cahill just skates on that one. Warmoth's going to go behind the net and get it. He's going to wrap it around, try to get it up to McQuaid. McQuaid has that. He's going to try to get it up to Flack, but Flack's going to get his stick tangled in the feet of an Anselm player, and that one is going to be a tripping call there as the icing. So Oswego finds themselves down early in the game as Flack takes a tripping penalty right there. Oswego, as we've known throughout the year, they've been known to take a decent amount of penalties throughout the course of a game. They are averaging 7.8 penalty minutes a game right now, Jared.
Which actually, compared to St. Anselm, is nothing, to be honest with you. They're actually the best team in the SUNYAC for staying out of the box at only averaging around that 8 minutes per game. St. Anselm, they are averaging 14.3 trips to the box per game in penalty minutes. So Anselm doing a good job of staying out of the box early, and the Hawks looking to take flight.
And up at the point is Leach. But he'll just miss that one. Back behind Anselm. They're going to throw it up to the corner. Finds it the bracket. Bracket looks over to Leach. Leach on the one-time opportunity fires that one wide. Picked back up by St. Anselm. They're just running this one right around the outside of the Oswego box. Tries to get his shot off there. Goes wide. That one goes to bracket. Back up to bracket. Bracket looking for something to do with it at the point. He's just going to dump it back down into the corner. Back up to bracket. He gets a shot off there, but it's blocked by Calabufo. Shane Bull fighting in the corner for that. Three Oswego players, 3 Anselm players in the corner there. That one's going to come out. Nobody in front of the net for St. Anselm. No opportunity there as Brackett takes a shot, and that one goes in off a deflection. And he celebrates right in front of the Oswego bench as St. Anselm takes a 1-0 lead on the power play goal right there. That one was, I believe, Brackett on the shot. It was tipped in front, but I'm not sure if it was an Oswego player or their own.
Yeah, that was Alec Grace and Troy Robillard right in front of the net, and Alec Grace doing exactly what he needed to do, standing right in front of Cal Shell and getting right on there, and that's actually one of my keys to the game for Oswego. We haven't been able to see it yet, but Oswego, shoot through the screens. Shoot through those screens and try to make it work. Troy Robillard and Quinn Wormuth very strong on the near side in front of the face-off circle, shooting through the screens. So as Oswego returns to even strength, they're going to have to look to get some shots hard and low and try to find a forward stick out in front and just bat it in.
As Oswego finds themselves down here early in the first period, 14:56 left to go. And a bit of contact there along the half board, but it's just going to go back in Oswego zone, picked up by Dickinson. Dickinson's going to wheel it up the ice himself, looking for somewhere to go with the puck. Nowhere to go. That one's intercepted by Schwartz. That one's picked up back behind the net by Addison. He gets a little contact from Schwartz, but it's just going to be dumped out. But it's stopped, and a big hit there. Lions put a big hit on Connor Smart, and a call will be made, it appears.
That could be a major easily. He got him way up high, not far below the Bauer shield, so that could easily be a trip to the box, but I think they're just going to call it out of play and bring the faceoff down into the zone. Still 5 players on the ice for both sides. Surprise, nothing went there.
Yeah, no call there as Lions threw a huge hit against Smart there.
He wasn't trying to hit him dirty. He just got him up high.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't avoid those as Oswego wins the faceoff back to Semrad. Semrad was shot on that. That one goes wide. Wormuth tries to pinch down. Can't keep that one in. St. Anselm's coming up with it. Brochu dumps that one in. Wormuth finds it back to Semrad. He tries to chip it up to Cahill, but he can't. Alberti's going to get that one in. A shot opportunity off the shoulder of Shell. And another stoppage of play as we have a penalty here, a hooking call. We will see who's it on.
Looks like the refs are walking Drake Semrad to the box. And it's been a bit of a tough start for Drake Semrad. A few good shots there, but a pretty clear hook into the corner far away from the play. We'll get the call every time in Oswego. Obviously, only 8 penalty minutes. Well, they've taken about half the penalty minutes they average so far here in the start of the game. And St. Anselm, they're getting opportunities, but other than the one shot so far, it's gone in the back of the net. A lot of their pucks missing wide. Pucks coming off the stick, a little bit awry.
And Oswego, not a team that you want to have down, a man down. Penalty kill has not been their strong suit so far this year. as St. Anselm has the puck behind the net there on the power play. They're going to try to start a breakup out, and they throw it up the boards. That one's over to Inderi. Goes back down to Murphy. Murphy looking. He loses the puck a little bit there. Some heavy pressure from the Lakers as Bull posts that one away from Murphy. Coming down is Schwartz. Schwartz just dumps that one in. It's picked up behind the net by Bunka. Bunka's going to wrap that one hard. It's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. Oswego can get a change there.
Yeah, huge change for Oswego there. This penalty kill a lot sharper than the first one. Lakers might be able to build some momentum off of this. The Hawks currently corralled in their own nest.
So they're going to find up the corner. Rocco's going down. Rocco got the puck down in Anselm's zone there. He's going to take a hit behind the net. Killing time on this penalty kill as St. Anselm's coming up the ice now. That is Burham. He's going to get it to Murphy. Murphy's pass intercepted by Rocco. He's just going to chip that one down in the zone. Come and get a change. Oswego keeping it short on this penalty kill. Make sure their players aren't getting tired out there so they're not going to be skated around.
Yeah, and Anselm has struggled with that because they just haven't been able to get to the bench and get a change. Obviously, with the benches here, their bench a little bit further down the ice than Oswego's bench here into the zone. So Anselm a bit further go, but here they come.
Brackett, he misses that one, and Sleeth is coming down with a little bit of speed. Sleeth gets that one. Dickinson with a shot opportunity, but that one's blocked away by St. Anselm.
This is the best Oswego's looked all game, and they're down a man.
And coming up the ice is Brackett. Brackett has the one goal for St. Anselm, the only goal in this game so far. Oswego's going to pick that one up. Addison's going to try to chip it up. He's going to get it up to Sleeth. Sleeth trying to get something done with that, but Leach just takes that one away. Shot opportunity blocked away. And that one goes back to Leach. Leach with a shot. That one deflected wide by Myers. DiCarlo's going to pick that up behind Oswego's own goal line. He's going to look far side for Dickinson. Can't reach him. Oswego gets a much-needed change.
You know, we talked about keys to the game last time, Kyle, but the keys to the game for St. Anselm, they're kind of already doing it. It's been puck protection. This Oswego team will take advantage of you if you don't stay on that puck and own that puck. And we saw there on that power play for St. Anselm, the Hawks a few moments where they let go of the fish, so to speak, and let it drop, and the Lakers come right through those passing lanes, swoop that puck up. And there were a few times where if Anselm did not back check, puck could have easily gone in the back of the net and gotten around Nick Howard.
Lakers are a team that if you make a mistake, they will capitalize on it. But St. Anselm has minimized the amount of mistakes so far in this game as they are up 1-0 with 11:38 to go in the first period. DiCarlo's going to pick that up on the half board. Trying to get it out of the zone. Oswego, a little bit of a miscue there, but no harm done. DiCarlo picks it up. He gets it back to Dickinson. Dickinson's going to get the red line, just dump that one in on net. Howard blocks that one into the corner. It's picked up by Mix. Back over to Mix. A little bit too high. Couldn't get that one. Brackett's going to try to get that one out, but it goes off the skate of Cahill. Cahill with a shot, and he went swimming on that one, got tripped up, and still got a good shot off there.
Yeah, that was just an impressive effort there by Tommy Cahill. The electric company fired up 24/7. Cahill going down. Could have been a trip call there, and it will be a trip call as heading into the box will be Garrett Aliberti. First penalty for the Hawks. We see the chance there. Good read by Nick Howard through traffic to get that one away through the screen. And a nice little nifty glove snag there for Howard. But the Lakers now go right to the man advantage, swinging that momentum, something that Oswego needs here as they try to even the score.
See if they can use the man advantage to get a little bit of a hand on the game here as Wormuth has it at the point. He's going to find Calabufo. Calabufo takes a shot. That one goes straight into the pad of Meherick. Calabufo back on the half board. That one will go off a Herrick's skate once again. He's going to cycle it up to Cahill. Over to DiCarlo. Wormuth at the top. Back to Cahill. Cahill with a shot. And another block for Herrick. That is 3 blocks on this penalty kill for Herrick now. As Wormuth has it back at the point. He's looking for a shot. Calabufo with a shot opportunity there. And another blocked shot from St. Anselm. But that one will be called a hand pass. And the faceoff will remain in Oswego, or St. Anselm's zone. My apologies.
And Derry pretty upset with that one. He thought he got the stick on it to get it away, but it ended up right in his chest, right at the script of the logo. And is Anderi going to the box here? He very well may be. So this could be 5-on-3 here for Oswego. Yes, it will be. Anderi going to the box. Looked like it was going to be for a hold. We'll wait for confirmation, but Anderi goes to the box. So a minute 23 of 5-on-3 for Oswego. Oswego right now on the man advantage, 19.5%. That's third in the SUNYAC. Last year, 23%, a little better.
Oswego has the opportunity here to get momentum shifted their way. As Warmoth takes a shot there, that one goes straight into the shin pad. Warmoth back at the point. Over to Calabufo. Down low to Bull. Back up to Calabufo. Back to Bull again. He's going to take it behind the net to Carlo. Warmoth back over to Calabufo with the opportunity there, just a little too wide. Cahill taking that one across the top of the face-off circle. Back over to DeCarlo. Over to Warmoth. Cahill with a shot. That one goes straight into the chest of Howard.
Cahill takes the chance to take the shot there. An interesting power play here for Oswego. You can see Quinn Warmoth wandering around on the blue line a little bit more. 4 forwards, 1 defenseman, going with the NHL strategy. Warmoth, his honey hole, this near side face-off circle right on here, right around the top of Warmoth, working his way over to the far side. He has a right-handed shot. That face-off will get called back. But interesting to see what can happen if the Lakers can work Warmoth into the near side, get him open, and throw a shot on.
And Oswego, on this power play, they've really just been playing it along the top of the zone. Haven't been getting too much in front of it, looking for that shot opportunity. As Calabufo rips one, that one is a hard shot, just goes high off the glass. Cahill has that down in the far side corner, back up to Warmoth at the point. He looks over for Calabufo. Warmoth looking for an opportunity here, but St. Anselm's closing that middle gap. No shooting lanes are available right now for Oswego. Great power, penalty kill, my apologies, for St. Anselm. As Warmoth has it at the point, a shot opportunity. That one's just gloved away by Howard.
And St. Anselm, this penalty kill, been a bit of their bread and butter so far this year. 88.2% on the kill this year, so they are the best team in the NE10 on the kill. Oswego's, on the other hand, it's gotten better. It's 82.5%, but it started off the year at a rough 45%. Last year, St. Anselm, 81.7% on the penalty kill, so still a sharp unit.
As Addison's going to get that one over. And Arcan, Addison with a shot opportunity in front, and McQuaid almost pokes that one in. Just goes off the toe of his stick. Behind the net, no call there. As one player is going to return to the ice for St. Anselm, but it's still a 5-on-4 lead for Oswego for 33 seconds. McQuaid has that one. He takes it up the high circle. Looking over for Sleeth. Sleeth trying to get a shot at the high slot. Can't do so. Quick stop and start. He's got Hayes right on him. Blocked opportunity there. Arcan keeps the puck in. McQuaid down low. He looks for Gato in front. Can't do so. Sleeth gets that one up to Addison at the point. Addison down in the corner to Arcan. Arcan kind of wheeling that one up. He'll find Sleeth again. And looks for Addison. Good chance just into the skates. And we are back at full strength for both teams. As a bad miscue there. St. Anselm with an opportunity here. Here's Anderi. Anderi with a shot, but a glove save by Cal Shell, flashing the leather on that one.
Just some sloppy play there by Oswego State. The power play moves the puck around, but they just don't shoot the puck. Every time it seemed like St. Anselm had read who was going to shoot the puck for Oswego. It was going to be Jackson Arcan or Tommy Cahill or Calabufo. Warmup looking for the puck a few times. He doesn't get it, and a huge save for Cal Shell. Should have been a 0-2 game right there for Oswego State, but Shell, stupendous there, bails out the Lakers.
Shell's been solid in net all year, a .925 save percentage on the year as a freshman, and an outstanding start to his college hockey career so far. As Oswego's trying to get a little momentum going as Flack takes that one across the blue line. He looks over for Clegg. Clegg with a shot, but that goes off the stick of Mixon into the netting.
And a good play there by Oswego to rebound. Some nice passing, and Clegg just clips that stick, and it flies up into the netting. But Oswego, it seems like every time they've made a mistake or struggled, they have rebounded. They've played pretty well after the goal. They made a mistake. Then they came back the other way. Tyler Flack back in the lineup tonight and making his presence known early.
Like we were talking about earlier, Jared, a big part of this game is going to be mistakes and capitalizing on the mistakes each other make. Both teams really are good at capitalizing on the miscues of the other team. The Hawks, kind of like a hawk in the field, finding the mice down there. Any mistake that may happen is behind the net, picked up by Lyons. Lyons, he's got some pressure from Robillard. He can't do anything with it, but they're going to dump it down to Christensen. Battling is Robillard. Robillard and Burham in the corner there. shot goes wide from Hoyt. Murphy kicks that one down low. Picked back up by Burham. Robillard battling down in the corner there as that one's going to kick free. Clegg's going to get it. He's going to have a little room to skate. He'll go around. He's got a lot of room to skate. He's taking it himself up the ice, crossing the blue line. Goes for a shot opportunity there. Tries to sneak it short side. Can't do so. Goes off the paddle of Howard. Picked up down in the corner. Thrown back behind the net to Murphy. Murphy's going to chip that one right back over to Grace. Grace is going to get that one up to Alberti. And Alberti takes a hit, but St. Anselm has possession of the puck still. Noah Bull picks it up. Warmoth down in his zone. He's going to fire it up looking for Arcan, but they're going to call off the icing there. No call. Myers picks that one up. He tries throwing it up. Doesn't really go far. St. Anselm picking that one up, but Rocco immediately takes that one away from him. 6:22 here to go in the first. Warmoth coming up this side with a little bit of speed. He's going to make a move towards the middle, showing a little bit of flashy moves. He goes back behind the net looking for a pass somewhere. Can't find it. He's just going to take it himself, and he zings that one right off the crossbar.
Wow, I thought the lamp would have gone off there like the Krispy Kreme donuts were done, but no goal. Oh, so close. Thought it might have got the roof of the net. No goal, though. Ref's got a better view than me, so we'll take his word. Oswego, oh, so close. What a play by Warmoth.
Absolute rocket there that just goes off the pipe and back out, so we continue play. That one's dumped down in by Semrad. That'll be picked up behind the net by Leach. Oswego gets that one back. It's going to trickle up to the point. Nobody's going to really get it, but Oswego's going to maintain possession of it somehow. DiCarlo can't get that one. It goes into the skates of Leach. Leach is going to rip that one off the high glass, gets back to Dickinson. Dickinson up to DiCarlo. He's just going to bounce that one around. And another miscue there for Oswego as a St. Anselm player was all alone behind the defense. Schwartz loses the battle. Cahill takes the puck up a little bit, but they can't get it past the blue line. Or they do get it out of the blue line, and that's going to be an offside call. Face-off on the far side circle.
Clutch offsides there for Oswego to get on St. Anselm as they were starting to build some momentum. The Hawks, again, try to flap their wings, but they're clipped once again. St. Anselm has not had a shot in the last 5 minutes or so. It's been all Oswego, so Oswego, shaking the winter break legs, shaking the frost off. It's been pretty cold. It's been warm, but it takes a little bit to defrost, and the Lakers seeming like they've got some WD-40 in the joints.
Lakers coming to life as the period has gone on, as Shane Bull's going to get that one over to Semrad. Back behind the net. And Oswego with an opportunity in front. Calabufo gets that one right off the pad of Howard. Puck stays down in the zone. Calabufo fakes a hit there. They shy off. An opportunity there for Bunko. Bunko with a shot opportunity, and it's in front. Nobody can pick it up for Oswego. Taken out of the zone by Mix.
You have to score there. The net wide open net, but here come the Lakers trying again.
Bull with another opportunity. That one goes into the chest of Schwartz. As Schwartz is just going to get that red line and dump it down in. St. Anselm's going to get a quick change there. Oswego elects to do a similar. Bull tips that one down into the zone. No icing call there. St. Anselm picks it right up again. That's Murphy. Murphy's going to sail it across the ice, trying to find a player. Can't do so. Semrad intercepts it and dumps it back in behind the net. Clegg intercepts that one. Clegg with a shot opportunity. And McQuaid just lifts that one right over the roof. And another chance. Another shot opportunity. Opportunities are coming in bunches for the Lakers right here. Opportunity after opportunity, but none are able to find the back of the net.
That looked like a Cirque du Soleil act. Someone was twirling their stick in the air. A stick got about up into the scoreboard.
This isn't a cheer routine. There's no batons thrown in the air here, but that stick went flying in the air exactly like one. As Semrad's going to throw that one down. Clegg can't pick that one up, but it's picked back up. Almost intercepted by Flack there. That would have been a great opportunity for Oswego on a 3-on-2 opportunity, but coming up is Brackett. Brackett with the sole goal in this game. And a good opportunity there, but Cal Shell shuts that one down. Rocco coming up with a little bit of speed. He's just going to dump that one in the corner, chase his own dump in. He tries to find Arcan, but Arcan overskates it a little bit. Scrum down in the corner there. Nobody can really get possession of it, trading it back and forth. 2-on-2 here. as Addison doesn't let them get anything done with that. Dickinson picks it up behind the net. He throws it up. Arkan dumps it off the board, just clears the zone. That's picked up by Christensen. Noah Bull is going to kick that one back down into Oswego's corner. Dickinson will go and get that himself. Over to Addison. Addison off the high glass. That one clears the zone. Dickinson chips it up to Arkan. 3-on-1 opportunity for Oswego. They're going to look back door, and he scores! What a play right there! Jackson Arkan to Noah Bull on the short side opportunity. Hits him with the 1-2 move and tucks it in with the backhand. It's a 1-1 game here, 2:13 in the first.
Oswego had more opportunities to score in the past 5 minutes than the chances you have to win on a scratch-off ticket, and they finally scratch off a winner. Noah Bull able to finally bury it on the backhand after Oswego saw more open net than Krispy Kreme donuts in a box. There's Noah Bull. Nice little backhand. Howard going the wrong way, makes the wrong guess. And Noah Bull, the hero here, the third line, some good production there. Arkan to Bull, beautiful play.
Great pass from Arkan and an even prettier forehand-backhand move from Noah Bull. Tucks that one right by Howard. So we have a 1-1 game here. Oswego, they looked a little bit slow to start the game, but they are right back in this after that. Like you said, multiple opportunities to score. It was only a matter of time until one of them went in.
Heads up.
And that one goes right into the crowd. And it was caught. Fly ball, you're out.
Yeah, fly ball going out there. Did not go out. Luckily went out on a deflection there, so St. Anselm will not take a penalty for that, but the Hawks looking to get something going here. Some sick dark blue jerseys here, Kyle, reminiscent of the Colorado Avalanche Quebec Nordiques reverse retros from a few years ago with the insignia right around bottom of the jersey.
Not often do you see uniforms like that anymore.
Love it.
Very retro look, but if I do say so myself, I'm a bit of a fan of it.
I'm a fan. I'm not just a bit of a fan. I'm a fan. The biggest fan.
As Gatto's going to push that one down in the corner. Gatto gets it. With an opportunity there, he tries to roof it short side. Can't do so. It's going to clear out of the zone. Bunka's going to take that back. Robillard picks it up at the blue line. He's going to dump it into the far side. Cahill's chasing that one down, but it's picked up by Brochu. Back to Gatto. Over to Semrad. Semrad, no shot opportunity there. Bunka tries to get one off, but it's blocked by Schwartz. And Schwartz is going to come sticked away. Great poke check by Bunka into the corner. St. Anselm's going to go for a change as Oswego tries to get a breakout going here. Bull's going to get it. He's going to take it in himself. Dumps that one off the high glass. Goes in full speed. Great forecheck there. Makes Murphy get nervous. Falls down on that one. Back over to Myers. Myers can't do anything with that one. Back up to Murphy at the point. He's going to elect to pass that one over. He passed it over to Herrick. Herrick just gets that one down into the corner. Scrum in the corner, picked up by Calabufo. Quick start and stop. He gets that one over the Bull, but he can't handle that one. Turnover in the neutral zone. Sleeth with a forecheck there, chipped over top of him, but brought back into the zone by Herrick. Herrick's going to do an escape turn there. Grace moving up the ice there. He's going to get the red line and dump it in. But they're going to call an icing. He did not get the red line there. Face-off down in St. Anselm's zone.
You know, this hockey game so far, Kyle, a lot like the weather outside in Oswego right now. Not a lot of icing. Nothing's really freezing over. This game moving pretty rapidly, you know. Puck drops 7 o'clock. It's 7:30, and we're already 8 seconds away from the conclusion of period one. So a really fast period. Both teams get on the board. Oswego finally gets one on the rush, which is where they've scored most of their goals that haven't been on the screenshot. And St. Anselm gets one early, but so far, Kyle, they have struggled to protect that puck, and Oswego intercepting passes. It's created chances.
Yeah, Oswego's neutral zone play has been really efficient, getting the puck down in most of this game spent in St. Anselm's zone. But it is a 1-1 game at the end of it as the final buzzer blows and a little bit of pushing in front of the net there. But nothing's going to come out of it. They're going to skate back to their respective nets. A hard-fought period number one from both sides, as you said. Really just hard, fast hockey there. Not a lot of stoppages to play. Both teams just playing clean and hard, taking shots, passes. Just can't really ask for a better first period than that right there.
Yeah, pretty exciting period. You know, Oswego, you could hear this place go up and down in volume like a very wild and sickening roller coaster. It seemed like Howard will be out of the net. net would be wide open and the puck would end up in the student section just about with how high it would go over the net. So Oswego was unable to capitalize on those opportunities, and the Hawks flew pretty early, but they've been unable to spend a lot of time in Oswego's zone. Oswego owning a lot of the zone time so far, and Howard taking a couple extra seconds with the water bottle. But pretty good crowd here in Oswego for the first of 2 Oswego games this weekend. Oswego could either see Williams or Adrian tomorrow, but both teams really want to see that Adrian squad tomorrow, so this win, a huge one potentially for both programs.
Yeah, huge implications tomorrow if for whoever plays Adrian, the number 3 team in the nation. But like you said, Oswego had a ton of opportunities there in about a 5-minute stretch. It took them about 5-6 minutes to bury one of them, and the Hawks took flight early on but couldn't find the back of the net in the rest of the period. But we have a little bit of mini hockey going on here right now. The Oswego youth teams playing their half-ice classic. But we'll be back here in 15 minutes for period 2 of Oswego State versus St. Anselm here on WTOP 10. And welcome back inside the Deb for some second period action for the Oswego State Lakers against the St. Anselm Hawks. I'm Kyle Spizak. Joining me in the booth is Jared Wakefield. And after 20 minutes of action, we are still tied at 1 apiece. Shots 9-4 in Oswego's favor. Really just the first shot of the game. St. Anselm got a lucky break, a good tip opportunity in front, bounces past Cal Shell. And then on the other end, Jackson Arcan with a magnificent pass to Noah Bull, who hits him with a forehand, backhand celly. 5 seconds until face-off here in the second period. What do we expect here from both teams, Jake?
You know, it's going to be really interesting to see how things come together. Oswego, I'd expect Tommy Cahill to get on the board. He's got 5 shots total tonight, 2 of them on goal. So K-Money's throwing the puck around, just hasn't been able to hit it yet. He can get off to a good start by winning this face-off. But I'd expect Tommy Cahill to get on the score sheet, and honestly, probably more chaos.
As the Lakers got pumping late in the first period there. Slow start for the Lakers after a bit of a break due to, well, winter break for colleges.
Bit of a break.
Just a little bit.
Just a break. Bit of a break.
As Warmouth gets that one back behind the net. That one's going to tip off of a St. Anselm stick. And a 2-on-1 opportunity, and Gato with a shot. That one goes off the blocker of Howard, and back the other way is St. Anselm. No time wasted. Both teams just rushing back and forth, just like the first period. Warmouth gets that one. He's going to chip it up to Gatto. Gatto cannot get that one. Brackett, he fires that one, almost hits his own player. Warmouth is going to be able to poke that one up. Shane Bull dances through a few people, gets an opportunity there. Keeps it in St. Anselm's zone. A one-man wrecking crew there. Dickinson, good pinch there, keeps that one in. And Sleeth hits that one with his stick, managing to keep that one in. But St. Anselm, a bit of back and forth here in the neutral zone. No team really either able to possess the puck. Calabufo throws a hit back behind the net. That one goes off of Addison. Addison with an opportunity. He's going to get it down to Calabufo. He shoots. He scores! Right underneath the pad. Hits the pillow. Goes right underneath. And Calabufo makes the game here 2-1. A great pass from Addison. Fantastic look and a one-timer opportunity for the Lakers.
Kyle, the lights on, our donuts are ready. But what a shot by Daniel Calabufo. And as they always say, you know, in practice and stuff, coach will be skating around with the whistle on his glove, and he'll say, shoot hard and low. And Daniel Calabufo does exactly that. Howard beat 5-hole, pulls the pads in, and you can see Howard reel back in frustration. A great shot by Danny Calabufo. Wide open, it was the net. No traffic between him and Howard, and he just sneaks one right on through. 2-1 Oswego, their first advantage of the day.
Perfect placement on that shot right through the 5-hole of Howard. St. Anselm trying to get that one back now. Some aggressive play down in Oswego's zone. Bull's going to pick that one up. He's taking it. He's going to chip it off the boards up to Rocco. Rocco's going to chip that one. Arcan's going to pick it up in the corner. A little bit of a cycle going. Looks for Rocco. Rocco can't get that one into his feet. Picked up by Christensen. Christensen's going to throw that one up. Chipped down in by Mix.
Linesman had to play limbo with the puck there as it got dumped into the zone.
Bunka's just going to forward that one over to Robillard. Robillard looking up ice, trying to find Arcan. Couldn't reach it, just misses the stick, and that one's going to go for an icing.
That was a really quick icing. You know, if he could ice a cake that fast, he would make it on Cake Boss. Never seen someone ice that fast. Just missed the stick, though, and center ice. Thought that if Robillard connected that pass, though, it would have surely been a breakaway for a chance for Oswego.
Great opportunity, just couldn't connect on that one. Turns into a Baker's icing. A jumping effort to keep that one in there by Herrick. Herrick, great play, keeping that puck alive for St. Anselm. He's just going to toss it back behind the net, trying to get it to Arcan. Arcan's able to hit that off the high glass as Clegg is on the forecheck right now. Robillard, he pokes that one forward. Clegg not able to throw it back behind him into the zone. Neutral zone play back and forth. Neither team can get possession of the puck. Warmouth, that one goes through his feet. Picked up by Smart. Smart with a quick turn. Clegg tries to forward that one out of the zone, can't shovel it. Robillard's going to pick that up with a bit of time. St. Anselm getting the change here. Trying to find a breakout there. He finds a wide open McQuaid in the middle. McQuaid trying to get it over to Clegg, but he couldn't. Bringing this one down in is Schwartz. Schwartz looking, he drops it off. Shot opportunity blocked away by Shell. Throwing back up. That one misses the stick of Blaney. St. Anselm's going to go back, get that. That's Leach. Leach behind the net for the Hawks. He's going to pass it up over to Anderi. Cahill gets that one. Can't keep it in the zone. Brings it back. Gets a little bit of time. Looks for something to do with the puck there. Semrad's going to drop it off for Warmoth. Warmoth just dumps that one down in. No icing call as he gets the red line before.
Oswego gets a change on the blue line. Need to change there. Warmoth and Semrad getting a little tired.
Opportunity in front. DiCarlo rips one. That one's blocked away by Hayes. Great stick on that one to knock it wide. Take away the opportunity from Howard. Dickinson gets that one up into top. Over to DiCarlo. DiCarlo trying to do something. He looks for Cahill. Cahill cannot get the puck, his stick on the puck there. He's going to toss it back behind the net to DiCarlo again. Addison rips a shot, a tip in front by Gatto. And it's blocked away by Howard. Addison, reverse pass there. DiCarlo can't pick that one up. He gets pickpocketed by Brackett. Addison just chips that one up for Cahill. Breaks his own. Cahill's going to get a change. Dickinson picks it up in Oswego's zone. Back behind the net to Addison. Addison tries to find Dickinson again, but he gets intercepted by a St. Anselm player. Coming up the ice is Shane Bull, trying to get the red line. He gets so. He's got an opportunity there, but he's pinched off by Lyons. Looking across ice, they find Reynolds. Reynolds just going to chip that one into the zone and chase his own dump in. Sleeth picks that up. As an opportunity in front for St. Anselm there, and no penalty call as he falls to the ice. That was Christensen with the opportunity in front, but couldn't get a shot off. Bull closes off the opportunity for Grace. Pinches it up to Sleeth. Sleeth punches it across to Calabufo. He's got a 2-on-1 opportunity. Coming down, joining him's Robillard. Can't find him in front.
Good pass from Calabufo as he was getting tied up. His stick was getting lifted. And he had a couple Hawks right in his kitchen, but he was still able to get a good pass off the Lakers. Again, the trailer came off the hitch, and nobody was there to clean it up.
As Bunka gets that one up, Calabufo punches it forward again. Bull throws a bit of a hit. Fighting for it in front of the Oswego bench. Bunka back to Robillard. Robillard hits it off the stick of Sleeth. No icing call there, just a chip in. Oswego gets a much-needed change. Last line was out there for quite a while. Could tell they were getting a bit tired, but Semrad's going to drop back, try to get that one, but Warmoth will pick it up instead. Warmoth with a drop pass back to Semrad. Semrad looking in front. He gets it to Rocco. Rocco takes a huge hit at center ice.
Dangerous hit there, knee on Rocco, and that's the second big hit. He got hit hard up high, and no whistle as he comes off. He'll be able to get off on his own, and he will head right to the locker room.
Rocco got hit hard there in the middle. No call on the play. Warmoth gets that one. He takes down a St. Anselm player. Flack gets it to Semrad. Semrad trying to find somebody, but there's nobody on that side of the ice. No icing call. Back behind the net, St. Anselm. Tossing it over to Hayes. Hayes gets it over to Blaney. Back to Hayes. Leach coming off the ice with the puck. He's just going to get the red line and dump it down in. Shell's going to launch that one off the high glass. Nobody can get possession of that. Still battled for. Brackett tries to get a shot off. That one ends up going in the far side corner. Rushing down for that one's Reynolds. Reynolds throws a hit on Smart, 14 on 14. And a shot opportunity in front. Brackett just pushes that one wide. Some sloppy play in front of the net for Oswego. Nobody there to cover the man in front.
Shell was doing the splits there on that one. He was able to get the pads down, but still a lot of open net glove side.
And a mistake there that could have been fatal, but it proves not to be. Flack taking it in. He tries to make a move, but he gets blocked by Mix there. Back down over into the corner. That's Brochu. They're going to get it up to Grace. Grace tries to get a pass up to Brackett. Can't do so. Back to Leach. That one's tipped off of Grace's stick. No icing call. Shell picks it up behind the net. He's just going to throw it along the boards. That one couldn't be stopped by Burham. Herrick coming down with a bit of speed. Herrick takes it wide. He drops it off. No shot there. Cahill blocks it. Gatto pushes that one back into the corner, gets it out of the front of the net. Bunko with an escape turn, buying a bit of time here. He's going to find an open to Carlo. DeCarlo with an opportunity. He's going to drop it back to Cahill. Cahill with a shot, and that one goes into the glove of Howard.
Cahill's 7th shot of the game here, his 4th on goal. Cahill has been hitting the net, but the problem is the pucks have been hitting Nick Howard out in front.
Howard playing a pretty decent game so far. Only faced 5 shots, but he's only let 1 in, and it was a very hard opportunity. He has another missed opportunity for the Lakers there. Semrad fans on it, but nothing comes out of that. St. Anselm cannot get a shot off on it. Calabufo's coming up. He's going to push it to the far side. He gets around a defender. He's got an opportunity. He's just going to try to backhand that one on net, but he pushes it back behind the net. Back around the corner. Bull picks it up, and he's going to be picked back up behind the net by St. Anselm. Blaney gets it back to Leach. Leach is going to throw it across up the ice. He finds Myers. Myers is just going to dump it in, get it, and that's going to be an icing.
Thought he might have got across the red line there, but the linesmen call it an ice, and the Anselm bench a little upset.
They didn't think that one was an icing, but the officials blew it dead. Face off down in St. Anselm's zone. And Jared, there's been a lot of back and forth play in this game, but neither team has really maintained possession of the puck. It's been very come down, get a shot, the other team picks it up, goes down the other side, gets a shot, and it's just back and forth up and down the ice.
It's been very opportunistic hockey by both teams. You know, it's like you're watching an NHL game. You're not seeing a lot of system-based stuff like you see at the D1 level and some levels of minor league hockey. You know, both of these teams are kind of just getting the puck, reading the situation, seeing what happens. They're not following a system. Anybody can score at any time.
Both teams play hard and fast. That is the motto of Oswego State. And St. Anselm, it looks like they are doing the same. Not afraid to throw the body, but playing with a lot of speed and intensity. An opportunity here. Bull can't get that one. Coming up the ice now is Inderi. Inderi dumps that one and picked up behind the net by Shell. Schwartz picks it up on the half board, tries to get it down in the zone, but he's stopped by a slew of Oswego players. Back up to Mix. Mix tries dumping that one in. Blocked by Flack. Flack finds it across ice to Dickinson. Dickinson looking for Flack again, intercepted by Schwartz. Schwartz finds a wide open Brackett up the ice. Brackett takes a shot from the boards. Goes off the shoulder of, and 2 Oswego players take each other out there.
And there's probably going to be a whistle there as they're both down, and there will be as Anselm touches up in the neutral zone.
Smart and Flack did not see each other coming. Just fly right into each other accidentally, and Flack is still down on the ice right now. Not a good look for the Lakers. 2 important players on the team running into each other at that fast of a speed.
Referees and linesmen stop to talk each other. Crowd still managing to fill in, Kyle. I mean, you know, for not having students here, student section about 90% full, so, you know, some open seats, but especially here on the near side, pretty good crowd as Flack will start to stand up.
As Flack makes his way back to his feet. Like you said, Jared, the Lakers community has really come out today. Not a lot of students are around anymore, but the local community has really shown their support for this team, coming out in numbers here tonight. Flack's going to head back to the locker room.
And that's the second time that's happened today. A similar situation happened earlier in this period. Smart got tripped up and ended up sending Garrett Clegg flipping right in front of the Hawks bench. This time, Flack and Smart come together. Flack able to get off the ice, but he immediately goes to the locker room, and the Lakers now down 2.
Not favorable scenarios for the Lakers here.
Got an
9:22 in the
have an
second.
extra skater in Clegg on with the 4 full lines. They're now down to 3 lines and 2 skaters.
Bunka's just going to rip that one right down, but no icing call. As Cahill gets an opportunity in front, He shoots that one, but it goes wide. Cahill, like you said, shot opportunities galore today, but hasn't found the back of the net on any. As Bunka looks in front, he tries to find Cahill, just couldn't do so. Shell's going to come out and play that one himself. He tries to get it over to Bunka, but pass was a bit high, couldn't settle it down. That one's going to go over to Leinart. Leinart's going to pass it across the ice all the way over to Anderi. Or Reynolds, my apologies. Cahill's going to try to pick that one up, and he manages to use the body to push it down the ice. He's going to go over for a change. Oswego gets a new set of legs on the ice. Dumped down into the Oswego zone, picked up by Warmoth. He slides it over to Sleeth. Sleeth looking for Bull, can't find him in front. And that one's going to be called an icing. A very early blown whistle on that one there.
Oswego bench somewhat confused. Coach Bob Chattel sort of just had his card in the air and was like, what's going on? And that faceoff is going to come to center ice. Shane Bull and Daniel Calabufo both looked like a deer in headlights when they heard that whistle go. So it'll come to center ice. Both teams with a fair shake to try to work it into the zone, but the ref having a good talk with the linesman here before we get play back underway.
And they'll settle on the center ice faceoff. A neutral point for both teams on the missed call there. Bull a bit early on that.
Swing and a miss for Shane.
And that was going to be won back by Anselm. Back over to Semrad. Semrad's going to dump it back to Warmoth. Warmoth gets it up the ice. And an opportunity, gets it in front of Calabufo. He tries to go 5-hole once again. Already scored 5-hole once tonight, trying to go 2 for 2 on that. That one goes back behind the net for Blaney. He's going to try to find Leach, but couldn't. Leach is just going to fly that one up the ice, and it goes into the penalty box. Off the glass, but the wrong glass, Jared.
Yeah, off the glass. It goes into the penalty box. I don't think you can give the puck a penalty if there's no game. But the Lakers right now, Kyle, starting to find something where they've gotten into the offensive zone and gotten the pass work going. I mean, they're slicing right through the Hawks' defense like they're putting together a charcuterie board. So the Lakers starting to find some action. When they get those passes on, they have looked exceptional.
When the Lakers' pass game is on, it is hard to stop them. Just a very fast-paced moving team. It's hard for a lot of teams to keep up with the Lakers' speed. As Bull gets it back to the point. Dickinson's going to rip a shot, and that one goes off the waffle board of Howard. Howard's just going to punch that one into the corner. McQuaid, he brings it up in front. He gets an opportunity, and he doesn't even hit the net on that one. He hits the rafters.
Yeah, that was an impressive one. You can see a couple puck marks up there, but that puck hit square flat. That was a home run. Could have made it out to Scales Hall, probably down there on Rudolph Road. But another good effort from Oswego there. And again, it seems like they just haven't had the puck like game could easily be, a 4-2 game here for Oswego and St. Anselm, but a lot of pucks, finding a lot of six out front. Both teams playing that low and in front of the net style of defense. Not really driving things super wide, so to speak, but just not letting anything get to the net.
An opportunity there for Clegg. He tries to punch a short side camp. And he'll throw it back down, and Noah Bull's going to try to get that. He takes a little bit of a hit. And ironically enough, if you take a look at Howard's blocker, it actually is the waffle board pattern.
Yeah, it is. Howard's got some of that old school gear going, some old pads. You can see the straps right through on the lower half of the pads. Pretty sick kit. As a tire is blown by an Anselm player, Brochu blows his tire down there. And Clegg was able to pick it up. And a shot from the point, Robillard just hits it a bit high. Bunka able to keep that one in, pushes it down. Bunka looking for somebody. He finds Smart. Smart with the opportunity. They try to find Gato backdoor. Can't do so. Smart almost with a super play there. A nice little sifty. Not too fast, but not too slow. Little saucer pass right in front of the crease. And boy, Connor Gato almost like an alligator, almost chomped down on that one to make it 3-1.
And Bunka did his little Daniel Jones impression there, tripping over the ice. Warmoth gets that. He's going to dump it back over to Semrad. Semrad fans on it. Keeps possession, though. He's going to take it himself into the zone, just dump it down in. No real pressure for Oswego, but Cahill picks it up. Cahill gets it to Carlo. To Carlo with a shot opportunity, and a fantastic block by Murphy, putting his body on the line there. And the shot, that one's deflected and just goes a slight bit wide.
Tommy Cahill there on the deflection again. So the 8th time a puck has touched him and gone towards the net.
It's just a matter of time if you're Tommy Cahill. Absolutely everywhere tonight when it comes to the offensive side of the game. DiCarlo trying to get it. DiCarlo gets it there. DiCarlo with an opportunity. He shoots, just shoots it wide. That one's going to wrap all the way back down to the Lakers zone. A hard shot.
Yeah, he ripped that one. Probably could have ripped it right through the glass. And here he comes again. DiCarlo spins.
DiCarlo with another shot. That one's blocked off the stick of Leach. 23 blocking the shot from 23. Bull's going to wheel it up around the top of the blue line. He's going to take a hit, but he stays on his feet. Calabufo and Bull fighting for the puck down below, but they get it up to Brackett. Brackett pushing it over to Leinart. Dickinson does a little move, gets a little bit of space to skate with the puck, and he miscues it. Brackett with a chance here. Brackett stops, and no shot for Brackett there. He had a great opportunity, holds onto it too long, and Dickinson's able to get his stick on it and knock that opportunity out of the water. DiCarlo's just going to sauce that one up the ice, but it will go on net, so no icing call there. Oswego's able to get a change. St. Anselm elects not to. Bunka's going to get that deflection in front of the net. He dumps it off to Robillard. Robillard with some heavy pressure on him. They're going to try to find Arcan. That one goes off the bottom of his stick. No icing call off the tip. Bunka punches that one back down in. Up the ice comes St. Anselm. Christensen with the puck. And McQuaid's going to pick it up. He does a quick escape turn, gets a little bit of room. He's going to skate with it himself. He passes it over to Bunka.
Hawks are real tired here, Kyle.
The Hawks do look tired. They've been out there quite a while trying to get a change if they possibly can. Over to Mix. Mix throws it back behind the net to Hoyt. Back to Mix. Mix back to Hoyt, playing tic-tac-toe with each other with the puck there. Smart with a deflection there, breaks up the play a little bit, and Bunka comes in and stops the momentum change. Mix is just going to dump that one down in, and the Hawks are going to get a much-needed change.
Yeah, they needed that one. It seemed like there was no wind under the wings of the St. Anselm Hawks. They just seemed to struggle, and even still, both teams slowing down a bit. But the Lakers have played a bit quicker, and it's showing as the shot battle right now, 19-5 Oswego.
There's another opportunity in front there is stopped by the Hawks. Coming down the ice with some speed is Alberti. Alberti with a shot. He puts that one right into the chest of Cal Shell. Hit him straight in the stern of the Laker wheel.
And that is only the 6th shot on goal here for St. Anselm. They had about 17 shots in total, but only 5 of them have gone the way of Cal Shell, now 6. And that is Shell's 5th save of the day. And Shell really hadn't seen anything for a while except, some Marty Brodeur plays coming out to play the puck or playing the puck out behind the net. No trapezoid in D3 hockey, so he has free reign. So Shell finally gets to see a puck, stop it in front of the net instead of having to play it with the stick.
One would say he is as free as a bird back there. And a big hit down in the corner there. Warmouth puts a hit on Alberti. Cahill gets tripped up by Alberti. Gatto tries to find Cahill. He over-anticipates it a little bit. Can't get the puck on his stick there.
I'll give you 3 steps for that pun, Kyle.
3 steps?
Only 3.
Warmouth picks it up behind the net.
Towards the door, specifically.
Towards the door. Samrad tosses that one up. Cahill just going to chip it down into the zone, picked up by Leach. Leach throws it up. Bit of an opportunity for St. Anselm, but Oswego's defense was able to back check fast enough to stop that. Bull takes a hit to make the play, but Sleeth with a shot opportunity. That one goes high off the shoulder of Howard. Ref's quick to stop anything in front of the net after the whistle, but not much was really coming out of that regardless.
Just a little 24-on-10 crime there. A little bit of Mark Blaney and Daniel Calabufo coming together. Calabufo getting up into Howard a little bit on the stop there in front of the net, and Blaney, defending his goalie, laying a little bit of a check. And the Hawks, the choo-choo train, it's back.
The train is chugging out here. It looks like they got a little bit of life here in the last couple of minutes. As that one's going to be called an icing, and St. Anselm's coach is not happy about that one at all whatsoever.
The Hawks bench just exploded. It's like someone put C4 in a bird's nest. I mean, there's twigs all over. I mean, you could hear that entire bench scream. And even with how packed this barn is, that was louder than the Oswego. You heard them just erupt like Mount Vesuvius. And rightfully so, because it was another pretty early whistle. Felt like you could probably let that one play out. But another face-off in center ice, and the linesman, another call that the refs did not agree with.
A few missed icing calls there, just called a bit early as Calabufo skies that one down off the glass. That's going to be wheeled back behind the net. That one's going to go over to Leinart. Leinart throws it up, trying to find Reynolds. Leinart over to Reynolds. Reynolds is just going to backhand that one down in the zone. Shell's going to come out and play it. Close play there. Didn't see the Anselm player coming up against him, as Dickinson's going to toss that one around. Shane Bull coming down with a little bit of speed. He takes a hit down in the corner. That one's going to be picked up behind the net by Murphy. 58 seconds left to go here in the second period of play. Oswego State leads St. Anselm at 2-1. Shots in favor of the Lakers, 16-6. Not a lot of shots in this contest, very back and forth, not much possession. It's opportunity hockey here today. As McQuaid tries to get something there, can't do so. No call as an Anselm player goes to the ice. That's going to be picked up by Murphy. Murphy airs it up, trying to find Christensen. McQuaid's going to get it. McQuaid tosses it up. Noah Bull's going to pick it up. He starts it and stops it. Tries to find him coming down. McQuaid can't get him. No call on a trip up down in the Hawks zone. Back behind the net, Roblard's going to stop that one with his skate. He picks it up. 5 seconds left to go. Just going to hold it out, not do anything rash with the puck, and give an opportunity as the final horn of the second period blows. 2-1, the Lakers lead the Hawks. And in this period, not really a lot of passing play like we saw in the first period. There's a lot of passes, opportunities, trying to force opportunities more or less. This period was you got your opportunities when they came to you, and you just either took advantage of them or you didn't.
Yeah, this game feels a lot to me, Kyle, like going out and buying a Powerball ticket. Everybody's got a chance to win, but not a lot of people win. And obviously that shows on the score sheet, only 3 goals so far. These programs have met before, and it's been high-scoring contests. The first ever time they met in 1974, a big rout in favor of the Hawks. They came to Oswego, and Oswego lost again, this time in a closer 4-6 game. And the last time they played in 2000, right here over at Romney, Oswego won 9-3. So usually a lot of routs. It's been rout, close game, rout, and now we have a close game between the Lakers and the Hawks here as we have through 40 minutes of hockey. Still 20 minutes to go. This game could still get blown wide open the other way, if I can get the words out to say that, as we watch the green pucks rain onto the ice. This is kind of what the game looked like. I mean, the puck was all over the place. It was just going back and forth. A lot of dumping and chasing. Some good passes that came together. Few of them missed. Both teams good opportunities. Oswego, a lot of shots. We'll see if they can get more to go in the third.
Neutral zone play is going to be an essential part in the third period, and really who can take over control of the game. Whoever wins the neutral zone may win the overall end of this game. Both teams are very evenly matched. Oswego State 9-4 and the Anselm Hawks 8-3-1. But we will have an update on that score after 20 minutes in the third period. We'll be back in 15 minutes after the intermission for some more Lakers hockey here on WTOP 10. And the wheelhouse is packed here for third period action of Oswego State Lakers versus the St. Anselm Hawks. 2-1, the Lakers lead after 2 periods here in the Deb. We got a bit of a matchup going on. Both teams really playing fast-paced hockey, but neither one of them able to get a step up on the other, really. I'm the Walmart Ed Sheeran, next to the magician himself, Jared Wakefield. And Jared, what are some keys that both teams have to do this game, in this third period, my apologies, to really secure the game?
Well, you know, an interesting thing here is that this year, this St. Anselm team, a team that shoots, they average about 35 shots a game. This game, they have 6. And Kyle, I wasn't the best at math, but 6 does not equal 35, and it is not greater than or equal to 35. So St. Anselm, they got to shoot the puck, and they got to shoot the puck a lot. They've really struggled to do that here, especially in the second period. 5 shots in the first period, 1 goes in, 1 in the second period. Uno.
Both teams with really low shot totals so far in the game. Oswego usually averaging about 30-plus a game, only putting up 16 through the first 2 periods. But we do have 20 minutes left to go. The tide could shift. You never know with the game of hockey. One bounce of the puck could change absolutely everything. Starting out for the Lakers, we got Gatto on left wing at the center, Tommy Cahill, right wing, Alex DiCarlo. The D pairing, left D, Drake Semrad, and right D, Quinn Wormuth. On the other side of the ice, we have Andrew Inderi, Matt Hayes, Tommy Schwartz, Jack Murphy, and Matt Herrick for the Hawks. Both teams a really close game here. It's going to be a game of who can maintain the momentum here through the next 20 minutes. A lot of neutral zone play throughout this game, and who can take advantage of that will take advantage of this game as Wormuth gets the puck. He tries to find Gatto, can't do so they throw it up to DiCarlo. DiCarlo coming down the wing. He's going to try to shoot through the legs, but can't do so. That one is blocked by Herrick. Herrick drops that one back down to Murphy. Murphy finds it up. He hits Inderi. Intercepted by Semrad. Semrad trying to find it to Gatto. And a hit thrown by Cahill into Hayes. That one's going to be picked up by Wormuth. Wormuth is trying to find Cahill, can't do so. It's intercepted and thrown offsides by Leinart.
Something to note here, Kyle. Thomas Rocco and Tyler Flack obviously leaving the game in that pretty chaotic second period there. Neither player has returned to the bench, but St. Anselm and Oswego here feels a lot like how we started the first 2 periods, Kyle. You know, the puck's just kind of going back and forth. Each team gets like a shot or 2 off, maybe not on goal, but they at least get an opportunity, and then it goes the other way. So I'm curious how quickly the game slows down after 2 really quick starts to periods.
Yeah, possession has not been a thing for either team, really. It's a lot of dump and chase hockey. Dump it in, trying to get possession of it, and then the other team usually ends up clearing the puck out. And if you take a look at the benches, the St. Anselm bench with quite a decent amount more skaters than Oswego right now. As we mentioned, 2 Oswego players left the game injured and have not returned back since, as Bull's going to find Addison back behind the net there. Trying to find Arkan, but stepping up is Mix. Dickinson shovels that one down into the zone. Oswego's going to chase it. A little bit of a hodgepodge in center ice.
And excluding goaltender Richie Perron, because he is a goaltender here, Kyle. Only 12 players on the Oswego bench at the moment.
Not a big roster for college hockey, as a lot of players, as we mentioned, on St. Anselm's bench on the other side. How that will play out the rest of the game. Will Oswego get drained a little bit quicker? We'll have to see. It's going to become a conditioning thing here in the third period, as Oswego's battling down in the corner. That's McQuaid and Bull battling for it against Mix. McQuaid's going to back off, trying to find the loose puck if it kicks out, but it doesn't. But McQuaid tries to get it up to Robillard, can't do so. Tossing it around Robillard down in the corners, Christensen. He's going to battle with Bunka for it. Christensen, that one's going to go off of him. He tries throwing it in front, looking for Lyons, but that one's just pushed away by Shell. Sleeth coming down with a bit of speed. Tries to drop pass that one, a little bit of a roller hockey drop pass, but it's offsides.
An interesting offsides there. I mean, they were pretty well into the zone when the offsides was called on the drop pass. I thought that Sleeth and Smart would have been clear there, but not the case. Comes out of the zone, and in we go.
And Sleeth tips that one down in. He tries to do a toe drag, gets caught up on Murphy and goes down. Gonna toss it up the ice. They're looking for Alberti. Alberti with it in his legs, and he gets a backhand opportunity. That one goes off of Shell and into the corner. Murphy with a shot. That one goes off the pad of Shell. 2 shots back-to-back for St. Anselm, something they haven't seen almost all game.
Yeah, I mean, St. Anselm really hasn't been charging the net a whole lot, and right now they're getting about a milli shots at the moment.
And an opportunity here for the Lakers, but they get in their own way as he tries stopping and starting, and Smart runs right into Clegg. Lakers kind of faulting themselves at some points in this game. Good opportunities, just careless mistakes.
Yeah, you know, Kyle, on that one, Tuesday might be already gone, the last Tuesday of 2022. But not only is Tuesday gone with the win, the Lakers' offensive chance gone right there as the Hawks now corral it in their own zone, looking for a way to get out.
Cahill with a nice little move there, getting up into the circle. Can't do anything with it. Coming out of the zone now. Pushing it up is Grace. Grace is just going to dump that one in. He throws it back behind the net. Dickinson forward in that one up. That goes off the skate of DeCarlo over to a wide open Gatto to Cahill, and Cahill with another shot. 10 shots on the game today so far. None of them hitting the back of the net, but a great offensive performance for Cahill today.
Yeah, Tommy Cahill has been down on the corner out in the street for the Lakers today. He's making his presence known.
And Cahill's going to block that one off, keeps it in. Over to Dickinson. Dickinson tries to shoot that one low, but it's off the blade of an Anselm player. DeCarlo, he finds Cahill in front. Cahill with a shot, but that one's blocked right off the shin pad of Anderi. Anderi's going to go over to the bench after taking the puck off the ankle there. DeCarlo, that one just goes right behind his back skate. He's going to go into the corner with another 23. That is Leach. Leach is going to come out on top of it with that one, but he gets it right into the glove of Bunka. Robillard, he throws it over to Calabufo, but that one is intercepted. Brackett's taking it across. He's going to do a little drag move. A little bit of a lag move there to create a little space. Takes a wrister from the top of the circles, but that's straight into the chest of Shell.
Yeah, good save there by Shell, and a good play by Danny Calabufo to get back. He was behind the play, was able to get out in front. Flanking out wide on that play was the center, Chase Reynolds, looking to try and go backdoor. But Calabufo just took the body, tied him right up, got that stick about as high as the rafters in the scoreboard, and there would have been nothing Reynolds could have done on that play. So a great play there by Oswego to prevent a chance. And the Oswego bench erupts, Kyle, as the icing goes. The entire student section and crowd in front of us giving it to the refs. And another center ice faceoff, as it looks like again, we are going to have another questionable icing call. No cake boss trips here.
No, a clear missed call there as the Oswego State, as Sleeth was the first one down into the zone by a long shot, but they still blow it for icing. That's why it's at neutral zone, a neutral zone faceoff. And that is the third neutral zone faceoff off of a missed icing call this game. That one is going to be offsides.
Shane Bull didn't look happy with that one. He thought he was a bit behind there. But the whistle goes, and you know the fans getting into it. Everybody sat back down. We can play on.
And Bull back to Bunka. Over to Sleeth. Sleeth's just going to forward that one in off his stick. Back up to Robillard. Robillard passes it over. Bunka trying to get a shot. That one's deflected off his stick in front. Sleeth's going to take that one. He's up in the high slot, looking for a shot, and again off the stick. Anselm has been amazing at this game when it comes to blocking shots and not letting anything get through that high slot area.
St. Anselm has 16 block shots today, Kyle. A majority of the shots Oswego has tried to throw on haven't made it to the goal, hence the 16, 17 shots on goal right now for Oswego, because St. Anselm is just eating them. Must have a good pad sponsorship.
Great defensive play from St. Anselm. McQuaid trying to get something going there. He does a little bit of an escape turn. Able to buy himself a bit of time, but not much. He dumps it back down behind the net. Arcan's going to pick it up. Arcan gets bear hugged a little bit there. And an opportunity for Bull. Bull with a goal on the day already from a Jackson Arcan pass. McQuaid's going to try to lift the stick. He can't do so. Brackett comes down in. He shoots that one on. Weak shot. Blocked away to the side. Warmoth skating with the puck himself. He's going to give it up to McQuaid. McQuaid tries to find Bull across ice. Can't do so. It's intercepted in front by Lions. Herrick coming down. He's going to dump it in himself. He skies that one up, trying to get a field goal or something.
Yeah, but that banked off the boards and almost went in. Cal Shell had to butterfly really quick just to try and kick it away.
Trying to get a pass over to Calabufo. Couldn't do so as Clegg's coming down, and this is a 2-on-3 opportunity for the Lakers. Manages to push that one back down into the corner. Calabufo gets it. He's battling hard for the puck down there. Pops out Clegg with an opportunity, and that one just goes off the toe of Gato, or Smart. Addison's just going to rim that one around the back of the boards. Picked up down in the corner. Back behind the net is Herrick. Herrick's going to skate it out himself, drop it back over to Murphy. Trying to find Grace, but can't do so. Cahill picks it up. Cahill loses possession of the puck, but Oswego gets it back. Intercepted by Grace. Grace picks it off of Dickinson, and a good shot opportunity there. Blocked away by Shell.
Nice save by Shell there. Good play by Ben Addison to lay out in front and take away the low shot.
Not a ton of shots faced for Shell, but he has made some crucial saves when needed. And that one's going to be a hand pass on the Lakers. It's going to be a face-off outside the zone.
Tommy Cahill went careening through the scene there and exited stage left. He got tripped up along the boards and went for a little sleigh ride on and out of the offensive zone. But he gets almost bailed out a little bit there, as he would have been a touch behind the play with the face-off coming outside of the offensive zone.
And taking the face-off will be Shane Bull. One back by St. Anselm, dumped down into the zone by Blaney. Shell's going to pick that one up, just wrap it around the boards. Good breakout chip from Calabufo, a 2-on-1 opportunity for the Lakers. And a good opportunity there. Bull back door just blocked away by Howard. Howard went side to side of the crease to stop that one.
There was a thought about a call there. Ref's hands down in the student section side, although no students are here. Got about halfway up as Troy Robillard took a cross check to the cage as the Hawks started the breakout. No call there, and that one deflects off the glass.
And another save by Shell right there. That brings his save total to 10 on the night, facing 11 shots. He's faced more shots so far in this period than he did the first 2 periods combined, Jared.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of work so far for Shell, and no penalty so far in the third period. A very fast third period, 11:34 in. Moving right along, almost halfway through, and Oswego with some big opportunities. They end up pretty much in Nick Howard's pads, but that face-off goes awry. Another souvenir given away.
2 penalties for both teams in this game, but both teams took their 2 penalties in the first period. A clean second period, no penalty calls there. And nothing so far, 11:28 to go in the third period here. Oswego leads 2-1.
Oswego winning the face-off battle as well right now, 21-15 before this face-off.
Very evenly matched teams, as we said at the last intermission. 8-3-1 for St. Anselm, 9-4 for the Lakers. So a very similar record for both teams. A lot of their stats, goals per game, are very similar as well, right around that 3.5 mark. As Brackett gets it behind the net, he's going to pass it off over to Mix. They're going to try to get it up to Leinart, but he can't get it back down into the zone. A weird bounce there. Looked like it was almost going to go on net, but it goes wide there. Back behind the net, Mix has got it once again. Mix trying to find something to do with it. He passes it up to Brackett, but Smart intercepts that right off of the skate of Brackett. A little bit too far, can't get into the range of Dickinson, but Sleeth comes back on the back check, picks that one up.
Dickinson a touch on his heels there, but a good play by Sleeth to come back. Dickinson reforms, gets in position. Good game for Dickinson so far. Just a small little miscue there. Allows the Hawks to have a chance, but Sleeth regroups, and now Oswego battles in the zone.
And Addison going down and pinching on that one, keeping the play alive. Good play by him. St. Anselm's just going to dump that one out off the glass. Trying to get an ice, couldn't do so as it was stopped by Smart. Dickinson with a good pass over to Sleeth, trying to find Clegg, intercepted. And an opportunity here for Anselm. Burham coming down, and Burham shoots, and he scores. Sneaks that one between the blocker and pad of Cal Shell, and we have a 2-2 game here with 9:59 to go in the third.
Just some bad defensive play there by Oswego. Way too much ice time That all started in the Oswego offensive zone. Connor Sleeth laying back on an Anselm Hawk player, gives him a lot of space, and what a play by the Hawks to breach the nest quick and early. Not a game up at 2 as we take a look at it. Here we go. Here's that breakout pass, comes up center, wide open. No, nothing the skaters can do at that point, and he just shoots that one almost straight through Cal Shell. Just sneaks right between the jersey blocker and the pad. A good shot there. Certainly one Shell's going to want back. It's the Lakers press.
A defensive breakdown leads to that breakaway opportunity, and now the game is tied 2-2. In this tournament here, if you go into extra time, it will be on your official record as a tie, but for tournament's sake, it will be a 5-minute 3-on-3 followed by a shootout if the 3-on-3 does not settle the game.
Yep, overtime win, and it'll be a win because SUNY does things as NHL now. It'll count as a win and an overtime loss for the teams that lose. If they tie, it'll go in the record books as a tie, and it will go to a shootout to determine who will face Adrian tomorrow in the championship match.
Championship match will be at 4 o'clock tomorrow here on WTOP 10 as Robillard takes this one down in. He's just going to dump it back behind the net. Keep the play going for Oswego, but nobody's forechecking on it. They drop back. They're playing a lot more defensive now. And that one's going to go up to Lyons. Lyons is going to find it over to Alberti. Alberti falls in the corner there. Oswego can't get the puck, though, as he falls. Semrad gets it. Semrad with some pressure. He's just going to toss it up, tries to get it to Calabufo, and that one's going to be an icing call. Back down to the other side in Oswego's zone, we have a face-off near side. And the Lakers really need to maintain possession inside of the St. Anselm Hawks zone if they want to be able to get another goal, because this whole rush thing just isn't working for them.
You know, it seems like Oswego is getting a little tired, Kyle. Obviously, they're playing down 2 forwards, and, you know, you're having guys play an extra minute or two. It seems like they're not quite rested. You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see Ed Gosa try to call a timeout or something here. But Oswego just needs to get wheeling. They're giving the Hawks way too much space. And it doesn't matter how good you are at defense. If you give someone that much space, there's a lot of room to draw with your hockey pen, so to speak, and draw up plays and make something happen.
A good tip by Calabufo there to cancel out the icing. But like you said, Jared,
oh no,
as another Oswego player is down on the ice there. Oswego cannot afford many more players hurt, and Shell's going to glove that one. No
Embarrassingly late whistle there. Bull just blew a tire there. Blew a tire at a bad time trying to make the play. And an embarrassingly late whistle by the referees as he went in extremely hard. That was embarrassing.
And a very unlucky game for Oswego State. 3 players having a stoppage of play due to injury now.
Bull up. He's up on his skates. He will skate off the ice. A bit ginger, but he will stay on the bench, and we'll just take a breather. He appears to be all right, so good to see that from Bull, but an extremely hard hit. I mean, he made pretty much flush contact with the boards. Just went down, you know, a little checking there, but not a poor hit or anything. Just lost the edge of the skate, blew a tire. Talking to trainer Elise Fitzsimmons down there. Looks like he will be able to continue on. He'll need a minute, but Shane Bull, you know, he's taking some big hits this year. Not afraid to be hard-nosed and play in the corners. And Bull, an exceptionally tough player for the Lakers. Good to see him continue on, and glad to see him be able to skate off.
Looks like just had the wind knocked out of him down there when he crashed into the boards. But St. Anselm's coming out with a lot of speed. They look more alive than they have all game right now, playing electric. As McQuaid gets that one down into the zone. He's going to try to get a shot, tries to make an extra move, too much. And that one goes into the corner. They lose possession once again. Oswego just not able to maintain possession of the puck and get good, crisp passes when they are down in the Hawks zone. It's a lot of dump and chase hockey or just shots that don't hit the net, or they're ending up in the pads of a Hawks player.
Nick Howard having a great game too, Kyle. Can't skip over that. I mean, Howard has been exceptional for the Hawks and has allowed St. Anselm to stay in this game. St. Anselm has been pretty thoroughly outplayed on the offensive front, I'd say, Kyle. But Nick Howard has almost single-handedly kept them in this game.
Murphy gets stopped up at the line there. Doesn't go down, but enough to stop his momentum and turn over the puck as they're going to try to get it over to Gatto. but DiCarlo's pass is in his feet. And they get it to Gatto in front. He gets a shot opportunity. He sails that one to the left.
Had Howard beat, too. Howard thought he was going glove side, had to push that blocker out late. If it was a bit more inside towards the net, might have gone in.
DiCarlo takes a hit from two people, gets ice cream sandwiched there. Tipped over off the stick of Brackett. And Robillard's going to stand the blue line, but it goes down into the zone. Back to Robillard in the near side corner. He does the start and stop. Whiffs on the pass. He's just going to dump it back off to Bunka for safe measures. Bunka's going to sky it and takes an Anselm player down with him in the meantime. No offsides there as they're able to get onside just in time. And an opportunity here for DiCarlo. A breakaway opportunity. He shoots. He scores! Lasers that one right over the glove of Howard right there. Right over the shoulder. And Oswego takes the 3-2 lead here on an absolute ripper from Alex DiCarlo.
Dickey does it best, Kyle. An absolutely spectacular play from the Lakers. Exactly what they needed. A beautiful breakout pass. DiCarlo all alone. Top shelf where Papa puts the Patron, and DiCarlo racks up another one. Your point leader for the Oswego State Lakers up there with Tommy Cahill. DiCarlo has played 2 less games than everybody. He started off the year not playing. As the goal horn goes again, and he already leads the team in scoring overall. Alex DiCarlo does it for Oswego 3-2.
An absolute rocket of a shot. He rips a high hum one there, puts it right over the shoulder, and gives the Lakers a lead on another opportunity that was really a breakaway. Again, the possession hasn't been there, but when they get those breakaway opportunities or those rush opportunities all season, they've been very effective when it comes to odd man rush opportunities, or whether it just be any kind of rush, breakaway, 2-on-1, 2-on-3.
But you see what St. Anselm's been really good at doing is that their defensemen are as quick as the forwards. There's really not a lot of hesitation there. You know, you've seen guys like Jack Murphy especially pinching up all night. Murphy with 10 assists for the Hawks this year. They pinch up, and their centermen can play just as good defense as their defensemen. So St. Anselm, they can put anybody anywhere and make it work. The line sheet might as well just be telling you who's probably out there when, because they've been all over the place.
A well-rounded team there, without a doubt. Both teams playing extremely hard and fast today, as Dickinson's just going to throw that one back down into the net, or down into the glass, my apologies. Goes over to Mix. He's going to mix it up the boards, up to Myers. Dickinson bounces that one off the backboards. Addison rips that one off the boards. Goes around Herrick, and another opportunity for DeCarlo, and McQuaid puts that one in right past the glove, and Oswego, you score him once, you score him in bunches. That's 2 goals in 2 minutes for the Lakers. Matt McQuaid snipes him right inside the post, and a much-needed goal late in the game for the Lakers.
21 could do something for Oswego, Kyle, and we talked about that drop pass with St. Anselm. How about for Oswego? Noah Bull grabs the puck by the horns, drops it off to McQuaid, and again, top shelf, glove side, the second shot in a row that goes in on Howard in almost an identical spot from a different part of the ice, though. Top shelf, glove side, they're able to beat Howard. And Oswego, a 2-goal lead with 4:27 to go, starting to crack this one wide open.
And McQuaid, 21. Prime time opportunity right there, like he's Deion Sanders putting it in for the lead. 4-2, Oswego now leads, but a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead in the game of hockey with 4:10 left here to go. They will have to maintain the pressure they've been putting on if they want to close out this game. As they're holding on to Smart's stick, no call there.
That's ridiculous. That should have been a holding call right there. I mean,
he held on. That was
Tommy Schwartz there.
Schwartz.
Just grabbed his stick.
He was just holding on to it for dear life, like he was holding on to a flag in the middle of a hurricane there, not trying to let go of the stick at all whatsoever.
Reminiscent of the end of that Adrian Williams game earlier, where in a brouhaha afterwards, you know, there was almost a fist fight because someone wouldn't let go of someone's stick.
And back behind the net now, coming up with some speed. That's Herrick. Trying to find Brackett, can't do so, and Warmouth beats him out for the icing. 3:25 here to go in the third period. And really, the intensity of this game has really gone up a good 5-6 levels within the last 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, definitely the most entertaining period so far. That first period was pretty good. The second period, things slowed down a little bit. Third period, real entertaining. Last 10 minutes, chances for the Hawks and the Lakers. The urgency has intensified. No Kami Cahill on the goal sheet yet, though, despite the fact he has salted and peppered the net like he's working at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And a shot opportunity there in front for Calabufo, almost getting 2. And what a save down there by Howard, able to get that one into the breadbasket. You know, he kind of looked like Jimmy Craig a little bit, tossing up the stack there almost.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, Daniel Calabufo, another guy who's been hitting the net pretty well all night tonight. That was his 7th shot of the night, 4th one on goal. Obviously, he's had one go in, so he's at least got a point to show for it. But, you know, big night for the Lakers right now. Cahill, at least he's winning the faceoffs pretty well, 9 for 5 so far at the faceoff dot.
Cahill playing a fantastic game. And the Lakers overall, other than a few major mistakes that paid off for the Hawks, they've looked pretty solid for the most part. And that one's another discrepancy between the refs there. You hear one yell no and the other blow the whistle. And this one is going to be
yeah.
down
I
all the
thought
way.
that was ice. I thought that was ice. I thought the Hawks had him beat back.
Yeah, without a doubt, that wasn't icing. But the refs have not been together on their calls so far this game.
It seems like a lot of the issues have been caused by, you know, them not agreeing with each other. You know, I hate saying anything against the referees because there's not enough of them. You know, they do great things. They all love the game. They all care. Nobody, timeout coming for St. Anselm here, so I'll continue. Nobody wants to make a bad call. Like, the refs aren't trying to screw anybody. They're here because they love the game. They've all certainly played. But there's definitely been a few moments tonight where it's just – It's certainly been interesting, and it wasn't like that the first game, and I imagine it's probably a very similar team doing this one.
Yeah, sometimes you're just on your game. Sometimes you're not. Officials are humans, too. As we take a look there, if you see that man in the blue suit, that is our general manager, Marek Patowski. He was on the color call for the earlier game today. Our heart and soul here at WTOP. We love you, Mr. Marek Patowski.
And that is your Oswego State hockey assistant video coach there, taking a phone call.
Taking a phone call.
Doing it all.
Mr. Important over there.
In the video highlights. But a good timeout here, I think, by the Hawks. You know, got to talk strategy. You need 2 goals. Could easily pull the goalie here. So I think we're probably going to be on Nick Howard watch and see if he fires off towards his bench like a howitzer cannon. But the Hawks, I think they got the speed to, you know, try and mount something. It's just goals have been very hard to come by, and Oswego, they get a good breakaway. That's a spontaneous chance. You don't always have a chance for a good breakout pass like that. And then with the drop pass, that's just good execution. And the Hawks, I wouldn't even say caught completely flat-footed. I mean, it just seemed like as soon as Bull sent that drop pass, they almost panicked a little bit and sort of lost the play. But the Lakers, good vibes on the bench. Shane Bull out on the ice. Could come away with a big win tonight and probably play what might be one of their final biggest games of the year before a big test against Geneseo at home. Adrian tomorrow. Huge game, the reigning national champions, the ones who toppled number 2 Geneseo last year. Geneseo, bit of a rougher year for them this year as Oswego took a win against them. A lot at stake.
Huge block there for Calabufo as he's going to race down. And just like you said, Howard was on pole watch. They were trying to get him out of the net. But that Calabufo block sent it right back down into their zone. They were not able to evacuate.
They're going to get him out of net faster than the Snowbirds heading down to Florida as soon as the first snowfall hits. There he goes. There he goes.
He's rushing over to the bench. It is a man opportunity now for St. Anselm as they pull the goalie for that 6th skater. Trying to get something facilitated, find a pass, get some shots on net. Oswego, if you're them, you just have to keep everything to the outside. Do not allow second chance opportunities in front. Clear everything out for Cal Shell and let him do his job.
Uh-oh.
As they get it over to Murphy. Bull up top. He's pressuring on him. Murphy has it again. They throw it back up to Anderi. Anderi throws it over to Herrick. To Murphy. Back to Herrick. Herrick looking for a shot, but the shooting lane is completely clogged up by Oswego defense. Back up to Murphy. Murphy takes a shot, deflected a few times, and punched away by Shell. Good awareness to see that one coming in and changing direction. Murphy with another shot down low. That one's blocked away a few times. It goes in the corner. Semrad tries clearing it out. Can't do so. Murphy gets it back again. Over to Herrick. Herrick wheeling it down into the zone himself, trying to find something. He's going to chuck it back over. That gets back up to Murphy.
Ooh.
Almost gets that one out. but keeps it on by a hair. And a shot for Herrick. That one goes off the pad of Bull into the corner. Back up to Herrick once more. Challenged by Calabufo. He's going to drop it down over to Schwartz. Back to Herrick.
Minute 12
Herrick
to
trying
go
to
here,
find
Kyle.
something to do up top. And another shot that's blocked in. That one was, and a save by Shell. He falls back, but the play was already called dead by the time the puck got loose.
And a good idea by Shelder to actually let that puck go and throw it off to the side of the net, because if he falls backwards across that goal line, it's a goal. So a good play by him to just kind of get rid of that puck. In that situation, it's probably better to get rid of that puck and hope one of your guys down low doing the dirty work is able to fish it away. Huge face-off here for the Hawks.
For being a freshman, Shell has been probably the MVP of this team throughout the year. And that one goes in. 3-goal lead for the Lakers. That was not shot from the near side blue line. That's a full ice goal there. Good accuracy. I believe that was Noah Bull again. That's his second goal on the night for the Lakers. And now a steady 5-2 lead for the remaining 58 seconds of this game. The Lakers have bagged it pretty much and secured a ticket to Adrian tomorrow.
How about a 3-point night for Noah Bull? This is a really good story, reminds you of a guy like Tommy Cahill last year. Last year, Noah Bull, fighting to get in that extra skater role on that fourth line, fighting his way into the lineup just about every game. He's been in the lineup just about every game this year, and boy, like his brother Shane, he has earned a spot in this lineup this year. A lot of production tonight, throwing himself all over. He's playing the body. He's playing good defense. He's playing good offense. He's doing everything right, and it's shown tonight. Third point of the night, his second goal with an assist. He's had 3 shots, 2 of them on goal. 7 face-off wins, plus 3 now on the night for Noah Bull. Have a night, 1-2. Noah Bull likely going to be the first star of the game here when this game gets done in 42 seconds.
Fantastic game for Noah Bull here tonight. The Lakers really looked pretty decent overall. They had their moments where they didn't look their best, but overall, they played quite well. That one's missed.
It might not
Howard.
be done.
And another shot. McQuaid gets it. 21 gets his second of the night. A pass opportunity right in front, punches it behind. And the Lakers have exploded in this third period. 4 goals here in the third. Absolutely electric. They're just, once they got that first one, they have been straight chugging like a freight train.
Flip 12, and that's 21, and Noah Bull finds Matt McQuaid again. And once again, they go glove side high up off the pipe. Great shooting location by Matt McQuaid. Clearly, they found Nick Howard unable to get the glove up. And again, another great pass down low from Noah Bull up to the trailer up high. And Oswego has got that trailer hitched like they're heading to the RV park.
And 4 points on the night for Bull. 2 goals like McQuaid for McQuaid. And 21 has done something for the Lakers here tonight. Bunka's going to get that one back behind the net. 3 seconds to go. And they're going to call a penalty with a second and 6 milliseconds left. This is going to be a very crucial penalty of the game that can really change the tide with 1.6 seconds left.
It's going to be Jackson Arcand going to the box for elbowing, I believe.
Trying
a 2-minute call.
Trying to hit him with a stone-cold stunner there.
Yeah, but what a night for Noah Bull and Matt McQuaid. That tandem fully prepared to spin bout you. And that faceoff will do it. Noah Bull will chip it away. And what a performance here by Oswego, Kyle, despite all the adversity. You see Thomas Rocco and Tyler Flack go down in scary-looking hits, and Shane Bull goes down, gets back up, carries on. But Oswego fights through. 12 players on the bench. A massive win for them. Maybe not against, an opponent they were expected to win against. I mean, St. Anselm came out, played a really good game, but this is a game Oswego was expected to win. D3 Hockey World's been waiting for this one, Kyle. A matchup between Adrian and Oswego. Huge matchup that could determine the rest of the season for both programs. Could have a huge influence on the NCAA tournament. Big turning point for the Lakers coming up. After that, it's pretty much SUNYAC play for them there on out.
Yeah, the NCAA Division III Lakers beat the NCAA Division II St. Anselm Hawks here tonight in the Deb, and they punched themselves a ticket to face Adrian tomorrow at 4 p.m. Myself and Jared will be back on the call for that tomorrow night. And at 1 o'clock tomorrow, we will have the third place game between Williams and St. Anselm. Alex Brooks and Pat Machado will be on the call for that one as the Lakers meet at center ice to do their gamely tradition to appreciate the fans and community, as they really showed out here tonight for the Lakers. 6-2 win, 4 goals in the third period for the Lakers, just exploding in the last 10 minutes of the game. Really came out with an entirely different motivation in that second half. Running the corners, getting those opportunities in front. Those in-front opportunities they weren't able to get all game previously just came in bunches for the Lakers, and they were able to capitalize on them and push the game out of reach. Now the Lakers face the number 3 team in the nation in the Adrian Bulldogs. And like you said, Jared, Noah Bull was just named the number 1 star of the game, as we expected, with 4 points on the night. He was an absolute menace out there tonight. One would say he was a bit of a grizzly bear.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, big win for Oswego. Job's not finished. Big game, 4 o'clock tomorrow right here on WTOP 10. Lakers, Bulldogs.
Huge game tomorrow. Oswego, previously in the season, upset the number 3 Geneseo Knights. We'll see if they can upset the current number 3 team in the Bulldogs. But that's all we have here for tonight. We'll see you at 1 o'clock tomorrow for Puck Drop here on WTOP 10.